Welcome. We are following this book. Today's lecture on problem set A P24A after Shandu company is the second chapter, the recording process. So the trial balance of after Shandu company shown below doesn't balance. Okay. So here trial balance June 30, 2017. This is our debit side total balance, and this is our credit side total balance, but doesn't balance these two figures. So here we have to balance this figure. So how we can suppose here each of the listed accounts has a normal balance of the ledger, general ledger, and examination of the ledger and journal reveals the following errors. We have found some errors, that means 6 errors here. Instruction: prepare a correct trial balance. Okay. So first we can see the trial balance again. Cash, actually cash will be debit balance. So not here, cash will be here. That means debit side. And account receivable, okay. Supplies, okay. Equipment, okay. Accounts payable, okay. Unearned service revenue, this balance will be credit. That means this balance will be credit. And owner's capital, okay. Owner's drawing, okay. Service revenue, okay. Salary and wage expense, okay. Utility expense, okay. So now we need to be detected the error balance or errors accounts or errors matters. So number one, cash received from the customer in payment of its accounts was debited 580 and account receivable was credited the same amount. Actual collection was 850. So we know that our cash balance and account receivable balance. Our actual balance will be 850. It will be added our previous cash 850. That means this cash 3340. Okay. So 3340 added will be this figure 850, and we know our account receivable 2812. That means account receivable 2812, and this figure will be minus. That means 850. That means the cash received from customer. That means when customer paid the cash, our account receivable will be subtracted and the cash will be added with the previous cash. Okay, but actually this is our actual collection 850, and this is the right posting now. But wrongly we have posted, that means debit a 580 and account receivable credit the same amount. So now this figure will be subtracted. That means the 580 previously we added, now it will be subtracted 580. Okay, and account receivable previously subtracted, now added this figure 580. Okay, we can check it. That means this is the cash, this is the actual figure will be added, actual figure will be subtracted, and now wrongly we added previously, now it will be subtracted, it will be added. Okay, I think clear to everyone. Number second, the purchase of computer on account $710. Okay, it was recorded a debit to supplies 710 and credit to accounts payable 710. Okay, so these transactions supplies affected our supplies account 710. Now it will be subtracted from our supplies. From supplies subtracted 710. I think clear to everyone. Purchase computer 710. For this is we call the equipment. So our previous computer or equipment, if we have any, of course we have this balance equipment $2,700. To from this figure will be added. This figure will be added $2,600 figure will be added, and credit accounts payable 710. The account payable as okay, posting, no problem here. So actually this is our supplies minus and equipment plus this. Okay, now 3 service were performed on account for a client $980. Account receivable was debited 980, and the service revenue was credited 90, only 98. The service performed. So on account. So for on accounts, our account receivable is correct, debited here, no problem here. But service revenue problem. In our service revenue, actually our added figure would be 980. That means this figure. But wrongly credited this figure. So now we should added this figure with our service revenue, and we should subtracted. We should be subtracted 98. So this is our actual figure. This service revenue. This is our actual figure 980, and our wrongly posted amount we should be subtracted now 98. I think everybody is clear. And now a debit posting of salaries. Salaries and wages expense 700 was omitted. Now we should be added this amount. So salary and wages expense, just to salary and wages expense 3200. This is our trial balance, and now we need to be added 700. Okay, that means this 700. Payment of now transaction 5. The payment of a balance due 306 was credited to cash 306. So cash no problem, writing nicely, no problem here. But credited to a account payable 360. This is problem. So account, suppose this is our account payable. The previous item or previous balance of accounts payable 3,666 dollar. That means account payable. This is our credit side, and this is our debit side. So credit side was 3,666, and now we are paying. That means payment a balance due 306. So it would be minus. That means in our debit side. That means accounts payable decreases 306, but wrongly credited this side. That means 360. So now we need to be subtracted this 360. That means subtracted. That means this side. Wrongly we have shown in credit side. That means 360. That means this is our plus side of accounts payable, but we need to be subtracted 360. This is wrongly we have written down 360. Now this 360 we should be subtracted, and this is actual figure 306. So this is our figure. Accounts payable, we'll look here, 360 minus and 306 minus. This is actual figure, and this is wrongly credit figure. Now we debit it. Our last one, withdrawal. Withdrawal 600 cash of Shandhu's personal use was debited to salaries and wages 600. So for this we should be subtracted from salaries and wages the 600, and we should be added 600 with our drawings. Okay, but credited to cash 600, no problem here. Okay, so after considering these 6 transactions, now we have got this trial balance. That means this is the here we prepare the correct trial balance. So this is the correct trial balance. Okay, so now the correct trial balance the both sides $15,462. That's all. Thanks. So our next lecture on problem set A P25A, the Sattar theater. Thanks to everyone.